Have you ever caught yourself talking to yourself and then felt embarrassed, like you just got exposed by your own brain? Don't worry, you're not going crazy. In fact, you're doing something surprisingly intelligent. People talk to themselves way more than you think. Some do it quietly, some whisper, and some go full-on TED Talk in their room. And psychology actually says it's a sign of a healthy, active mind. Let's break down why. First, when you talk to yourself, your brain is basically switching to external processing mode. Instead of keeping all your thoughts locked inside, you release them through words. It's like decluttering your brain.
That's why saying something out loud often makes things clearer than thinking silently. For example, have you ever tried solving a problem and suddenly said, okay, so if I do this, then that should work, and boom, you figured it out? That's your brain using your own voice as a tool. Second, self-talk helps regulate emotions. You know, when you're stressed and you whisper, "It's okay, calm down." That's not weird at all. That's actually your brain trying to self-soothe. Kids do it naturally, but adults hide it because, well, society makes everything awkward. Psychologists say talking to yourself helps you stay focused, motivated, and even reduces anxiety. It works like a mini coach inside your head,
Except this one charges 0 fees and never takes days off. There's also instructional self-talk, like when you're cooking and mumbling, "Add salt, not too much, okay, good," or assembling furniture and saying, "This screw goes here, I think." You're basically guiding your brain step by step. Then comes the funniest kind, random emotional self-talk. You drop something and go, "Seriously?" You forget something and say, "Bro, what is wrong with you?" Or you hype yourself up saying, "Let's go," like you're in a motivational sports movie. This doesn't mean you're losing it. It means your brain is expressing emotions the same way you would with another person. But here's the interesting part. People who talk to themselves often have stronger self-awareness. They reflect more, think deeply, and try to understand their own feelings.
That's why you sometimes catch yourself having a whole conversation about life at 2 a.m. And guess what? Studies show that people with creative or analytical minds talk to themselves more often. Writers, artists, problem solvers, and people who think a lot. Yep, they're the champions of solo conversations. But here's something important. Psychology says self-talk becomes unhealthy only when you believe the voice is someone else's or when it becomes negative and constant. Normal self-talk, motivational, emotional, or instructional, is absolutely harmless and even helpful. So the next time you talk to yourself, don't panic. You're not strange. You're not broken. You're just a human with a busy mind and a habit that actually makes you smarter. In fact, think about it like this. If your brain is your computer, talking to yourself is just turning the speakers on. You're hearing your own thoughts clearly, processing them better, and organizing your mental files. So go ahead, talk to yourself, hype yourself up, guide yourself through tasks, or ask yourself why life is so complicated sometimes. It's your mind's way of understanding the world. And honestly, some of the best conversations you'll ever have are with yourself.